everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime, but kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Now, the good news, Coach, is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set, ready, 10-2 stop.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Shoot. Big Griffin.
On first down, McIntosh. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
And that's a run that'll energize the defensive line. They'll take down all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Kill.
They run on first down. They're able to get this forward for about 4.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched.
Let's go.
We knew that. That flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively. Guys with options. They'll run it now. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, winning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You might be able to put a spectacular play. Like you mix in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains and make the fundamental tackle.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play
60
action.
out
Yeah,
long.
without a doubt, that was a great spot to call it.
Let's go.
Instead, didn't go there. Right in.
Defense sold off for the win. Completes it to Samuel. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
From the midfield strike, they'll let him throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. A look at the Buccaneers starters now on defense. They play played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
But when you hold someone to just 6 points in a game,
Ready.
the feeling that you have among your team is you're not going to lose very many of those. That's the way to get it done.
He's coming.
On second down, McIntosh. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run
60
there.
Pittsburgh.
Double dog. That's the way.
To throw on third down. Oh, he almost kicked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of their defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Nothing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough it, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Complete Henry with the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
53.
I smell fear in that offense.
Second and 5. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. That reception brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club. And when we talk about overtime, in football, put you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. Really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like they gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Here we go.
Ready.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, first and 10 at their own 24.
Switch. Quick dash.
Even. Check 9.
Working out again. Winston. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And we get a glance now at the Buccaneer offense.
So let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football. I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line, the center and the 2 guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that.
Now the first penalty for Ronald Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
50 cents.
Green, 17.
Check 26. Check
That's right, Ronald Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Let's go.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Here we go, even.
Here we go. Shit.
Here we go.
Play Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, let's go, D. That's what I'm
They
talking
were
about,
able
D.
to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to the quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes and throw the football. They'll have a better chance to win again this week.
He don't want it.
And meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Check 24.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Even. Watch twist. Bang, 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 bang. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Where do we go?
From the gun, Winston. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bears take over. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
30 base. 55, Mike. Check. Big grip.
Throwing on 1st down. This complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's a run for Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Watch the screen.
From the field on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
Benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he can come down with it anyway.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Let's go.
Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Encroachment, defense.
So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer.
Let's go.
Watch the football. First down. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Ready.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Check back. Slam.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 12 carries, 51 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. They want to make sure they get him there.
Blue lady. We want this. Watch the safety creep. Watch the twist. Let's go.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Winston, quick hitter here, it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
We got this.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. And this guy's now got his first completion. They think he might be able to do this.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the 1st down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, 5 on the 50.
Off the play fake. Winston.
Alert 3.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit,
Loss
boy.
of a yard, and it leads to a third down. They're never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the
Ready?
ball downfield
Black,
running it that way, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But in this
let's
case, if you're the defensive guys, you're executing well, and you got the last yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a
Let's
first
go,
down.
boys. Bring it up. Ready?
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Get ready.
3-0
Get ready.
after
Get ready.
one on EA Sports.
Ready. Black, what is that?
57 to Mike. Not today, you are. Not today.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
I'm here all day.
Check. 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Easy. Hey,
Watch the edge. He's checking.
hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Wait, 5-0.
A first down throw for Winston. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on preventing the touchdown after that interception.
Him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six because a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return, very good field position.
I'm coming
So
for
now
you.
second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hit it.
To throw again. Complete. It's Henry. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal.
Ready, break.
Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, he turned into much more.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
We got him. We got him.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Let's go, let's go.
In for the score.
Touchdown.
And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Touchdown, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Way to start.
Woo.
Yeah.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down.
Let's go,
to the
baby.
knee, and they'll start at the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is whether. Throwing again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Down.
2 minutes gone by,
18
second
Gator.
quarter.
55. Coming. They go.
On third down. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football. Now Zach's right back in the other direction. Taken in at the 22. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the play. 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Ready. Blue ready.
Winston and the Bucs take over now. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Ready. Blue ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Wait.
Kill. Slip.
5 on the 50. Switch it up.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. That's good for 21 yards.
Come on
and a
now,
1st
let's
down.
go.
Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run them down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, backside guys.
Man,
That's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay,
58,
either way,
58,
worked out quite well. A nice size.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination.
Ready.
Pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
You flip.
Winston out of play on 1st down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? In this case,
On 2nd down, it's Jones. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Sonic. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. The killer is complete. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Check 50, flip.
Jameis now on 1st down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Easy.
Say. Check.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 17th touchdown now of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed. Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you have to play defense. They came in the plan themselves. So I think now you try to mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
Don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Watch tight, tight ends right. Watch tight, tight ends right.
Get it, come. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
Got it.
The Bears on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is
Big grip.
back to throw. Throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there on third down.
Let's go. 60 or.
Finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go, let's bring it.
Ready.
Let's bring it.
Ball complete to Isabella. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy. Everyone.
Right on.
On second down.
Give me something.
Loose football. The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
All the way, baby. Yeah.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to defense
Black
here.
25.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play.
Here we go, even.
Creating something good for your team.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will give the football back. Second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as
Here
if
we
the
go.
first one that he
90
threw,
Wolf.
he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second.
Five.
Bounds the mistake a little bit.
You got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it.
Yo,
and
Jack
move on.
Rabbit,
He
come on.
hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Yeah,
Give
baby.
him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because
Too
they're
low,
hoping this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a place that they can run through. Didn't happen on that.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Ready.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Looking to throw. Boyd. He completes it to Henry. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but it's also third down. Back to throw. Able to find Isabella. And they get him down, but
let's go, get set.
the 40-yard line.
Let's go,
Now the
baby.
Bears going to
Let's
call
go.
the first to their timeouts. As they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Go.
Operating for the down. Boyd. Very quickly here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before
Let's
he
go,
works
boy.
it
Let's
past
go.
the 50. Now the Bears going to use the
Right there,
second of their
50,
timeouts
64,
as
win.
they get the stoppage with a little over
Snap.
50 seconds to go in the first half. And this complete to Henry.
Hurry,
over the
hurry.
middle.
Faster.
Second and 8. They're
Get
going to need to get
up.
up and set in a hurry.
Second time. Defense. Let's go.
Lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial
observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance. I think the confidence is neutral in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Baby.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So we have reached an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
We got work.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Check. Even.
Lucky. Whip.
Let's go. Let's convert. Easy. Hey.
Let's say on second and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25.
Come on,
A
fellas.
big play that time for Tampa Bay. 56 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And watch that.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. The average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. They're going to be taken down for a nice loss.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Underground.
Now Winston. Well, he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice job, bro.
Tampa Bay.
Keep doing it. Touchdown,
From
baby.
19
I see you
yards
over there.
away as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time to just got to get back to it. Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
You go tight. You better tight right there.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. And might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward to get what he can.
From the gun on third down. Boyd looking for his running back, and he's got him. The third down run gets him nothing.
I know you feel that.
Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catches, hitting yards that may not go into the score sheet, and they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And there was some of the downsides of blitzing going to run down because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Switch. Check.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Ready. Flag. 22 down.
57. I got
5-0.
Out.
Let's go.
James to throw. Here it's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Calling a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys are really control their bodies when they run their legs.
And then open down the middle of the field. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Ready.
Jameis now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Watch twist.
Come on. Sunday.
Under 10. 10.
Hey, 5-0. 5.
Check. Press down. Run.
Just what you want on a first down run.
You don't want no
Call it 8
problem.
yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one. And the guy
Black
carrying the
25.
ball, he's becoming more like a body blow. He's got every carry is putting some damage on the defense. I'm not too sure how many guys are going to run and tackle him.
Tighten up.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Flip it.
First down. It's Simpson, and he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Check tight.
White.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Ready to go.
First and 10, Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field when you go make a play on the football.
Here's second and 10 now.
You get blocked. You get blocked. Hey, watch this. Watch this.
It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there. Really nice play because it gives him a little bit of room to complete it.
First down carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal.
Check 30.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it second and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Singletary again. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot.
Complete.
Let's go,
this is going to
boys.
lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. From the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. 20. 10. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one doesn't need too much.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He's able to rip off 32 on. It's a first down.
On the ready.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go, here we go.
Snap.
On 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
60 Pittsburgh.
What we got?
First and 10 at the 27.
Get it.
On first down. Open man is Samuel complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Let's go.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a pass rusher.
Be careful. Be careful.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a... Loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Set up. 8, read.
You.
Ready.
Waiting for the gun. Boyd. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Ready. 70, Indy.
Come on, D.
Set, go.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And that last penalty makes his 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. This will be caught at about the 6.
Cheetah.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
That type of confidence reminds me of the guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care about those 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident. there's something wrong with the football.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both
we
enjoy.
Fair,
We enjoy our time
fair,
Check 43. Switch.
The performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. It's going to be hard to face. Who's going to win defense?
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this this is about as dominant of a performance as you could hope for on both sides of the football.
Leo! Go!
Check nine.
Hit it!
And they give this time to the tailback. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
To Mike. Watch the curl.
Hey, lock it!
Check four. Kill.
Let's go!
Back to throw. Kendall blitz coming and down he goes.
That's what I'm talking about.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town at second and a country mile.
61, matchbox, shoot!
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Wide open receiver complete. The Bucs on
15,
third down.
Lonnie,
They've been near
59.
perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
Hey, Sam on!
Looking to throw. Kendall. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
But we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell in. Oh, the Bears break through and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And the outcome of all that
We gonna shut you down. We gonna shut you down.
Applaud the play. That tells me the effort is still there. They have not folded 10, decided this game is over.
52.
But they're in a really precarious situation even after that big momentum swing.
Yeah, I think that the 10's pretty much folded. Like you said, they haven't given up yet, right?
Get there.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get them about 5 yards.
Go now! 10
5
logo!
yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Let's put him
Now!
Second and 5.
Put that team on the plane.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor.
Go!
And it's a
18
first
Gator!
down.
Get it! Clear!
They run here with Singletary. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
You ready?
So the ball
6-6.
position
Pull it
now
high.
at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Lead grip!
Second and 3. The quick slant caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
Ready!
Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very different.
Ready!
Running a drag route, taking a short.
A heavy rush, and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not running the risk of injury. And his kick is good. And they knock that deficit knocks it down from 29 to 26. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Notice says, let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Five.
Now a give right side. Simpson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Past the 20. 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost Broadway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time.
60 Pittsburgh.
They're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The
90
pass rush, the coverage. They've all been excellent, and now they tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip down further out of hand.
Check 25.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready. 8
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
That's it, baby.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Set, ready. 70.
As we welcome you back.
Rock
They've
it.
got a 2nd down now as they put this one away. On 2nd down now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into the territory.
Let's go.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Set. 30 base.
Double tight. 4 down. Alert.
Now.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Go.
1st and 2nd down with the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tampa Bay, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they dropped their 7th game on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.